Prepare to luxuriate at Moon Palace Cancun.
This all-exclusive resort along Mexico's Riviera Maya coast offers an escape for beach lovers, culinary enthusiasts, golfers, convention goers, and so much more.
It's also perfect for weddings and families.
And as we found out from some traveling partners, Moon Palace also makes you feel young and fun. Oops, caught by our Undercover Jetsetter camera.
And there were lots of laughs for you and your wife Terry, joined by 3 jet-setter, sometimes nutty, couples. First, Marilee and Dave.
And Shirley and Sal. And see what we mean by nutty?
Along with Diane and Barry, who are vacation members at Moon Palace, and they made this trip happen.
It was a great trip. We had 3 good couples as friends. We all enjoyed ourselves tremendously, and I'd go back with all 3 of them any chance I got.
Now we have plenty to show you here, along with some tips when you hit Moon Palace.
There are a variety of lavish accommodations, with 90% of the suites having ocean views.
Enjoy morning coffee on a private balcony or a cocktail that you make from your own in-room bar that Moon Palace provides.
And remember, it's all-inclusive, so you won't be charged per drink.
You can even use your own jacuzzi.
And you can get room service as well, which is also part of the all-inclusive pricing.
Now, here are some courses delivered to Barry and Diane's all-encompassing suite that we all enjoyed one evening.
The service here is superb and friendly, so our first tip is about tipping. Bring lots of $1 bills to keep the service coming. They're very appreciative of U.S. currency.
Now, one of the great features here is a wristband that takes the place of an easy-to-lose key card to get into your room.
Another feature are the vans and carts that can take you anywhere on property.
And Moon Palace currently has 3 separate sections to stay in.
Nizuc has a more relaxed vibe, while the Grand is more elegant and upscale. In fact, it has a touch of Venice, with some hidden gem artistry from Murano glass that adorns the ceilings of the lobby and one of the bars. Plus, there are high-end restaurants that, yes, you can enjoy, and we'll explain in a bit.
Now, we stayed in the Sunrise section, offering more lively entertainment along with plenty of activities for the whole family.
Sunrise also has easy access hallways that connect to most of the buildings from your room.
That means easy access to many restaurants.
And because it's all-inclusive, you're not taking your wallet out every time you eat.
We're very happy with the all-inclusive. When you consider all the different restaurants that they have there and all the food, I mean, if you were to go to a regular restaurant and have the foods there, for instance, we went to a Japanese sushi place, and I think that if you went to a place like that in the States, somewhere you'd be paying $75 to $80 per head for dinner. There, it's all-inclusive.
Now, there are so many restaurants, so we'll give you the highlights and the variety that's available to you.
There are 2 great breakfast buffets. The first is the Gondola, which is an Italian restaurant. The second is Bugambilia's, with a more Spanish feel.
Now, both had my morning favorite, smoked salmon.
Now, let's say you just want a cup of coffee.
Well, then you hit the Bistro, a walk-up stand with a variety of coffees along with sweets and pastries all day.
For dinners, you hit Pier 8, a seafood restaurant that also has some good steaks.
The grilled blackened mahi-mahi was superb.
I can tell you liked it, just looking at the remnants.
Yeah, it was work, but it was worth it.
Next, besides breakfast, the Gondola is also a fine Italian restaurant at night.
It has a wide array of Italian wines. The salads were fresh and perfect, leading into the entrees.
And you went with the ossobuco, which was rich and delicious, served on risotto.
That's right. Now, next night, we hit Brazilian at Carvo with a huge buffet and a wide array of meats.
Yeah, that's good. No fruit.
They also have good dessert selections.
Next night, we sizzled at Momo's, the hibachi restaurant with chefs showing off an Asian flair with a variety of dishes featuring grilled meats, seafood, and vegetables.
Next, you ended up in the Grand section at Jade, the high-end Japanese restaurant.
Yeah, we had some of the best sushi I've ever had.
There was also some great ribs and steaks, cooked with a Japanese style.
And Jade helped us celebrate 2 birthdays. First, Dave.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Then, Shirley.
Birthday to you.
with some Japanese-style birthday cake.
Now, how did you get this all-inclusive dinner?
Well, here's another tip. We were upgraded because we attended a sales pitch from Moon Palace.
95% of them return within a year to one of our properties.
Yes, this is typical for timeshares and membership resorts. And you might buy, but don't worry if you don't. You still get the extra benefits while you're there, like the Jade dinner.
Now, another tip, be prepared. These salespeople are good and well trained. We had 7 of them working on us for a few hours.
You also got more all-inclusive access to the Moon Palace golf course and its Awe Spa, both in the same location.
Now, first the golf course, a Jack Nicklaus design with 27 holes, along with bars out on the course for some, as we call it, swing lube.
There's also wildlife, including iguanas, crocodiles, and coatis that look scary, but they don't bother you.
Now, what might bother you is the par 3 third hole on the Dunes 9.
Fortunately, you hit the green over the large cove.
Yeah, but I missed the birdie putt.
So what's the best tip to play the course?
I would say rent your golf clubs here. Bringing your own clubs is expensive on a flight. However, if you want to score well, bring your own clubs and pay the airline.
And Barry suggests another golf tip.
Bring some golf balls with you. It's a remote location down in Cancun. They like to charge you a fair price for a sleeve of golf balls, but I would recommend bringing a dozen of your own.
Now, if balls and bags are too worrisome, then hit the Awe Spa right there on the golf course. All of us had some massages and time in the hydrotherapy room.
But for some reason, they wouldn't let you shoot any video of them inside the spa. You did get a chance to shoot the pool overlooking the golf course, and that is another relaxing mainstay.
Another relaxing location is the beach, not far from the pools at sunrise.
There are plenty of beach lounge chairs to soak up the sun and watch cornhole games. Here's a beach tip from your wife, Terry.
If you want to get your chair early, you need to get down here before 9 o'clock so that you can put a towel and save some chairs for you and your friends because they go quickly.
And if you want the beach but less sun, there is a shaded area with a perfectly located bar for a nice afternoon drink.
And of course, there are plenty of drinks and activities around the pool. Like the beach, the earlier you get out there, the better.
And there's plenty to do at night after a good dinner. A Michael Jackson look and dance alike entertained us one evening.
Almost every night there is a different show to enjoy, and throughout the resort, there are different acts each night to entertain you while you have a nighttime cocktail.
The British-style pub is great for talk over drinks, watch some TV, and play some pool. Another pool table stop is the Sky Bar with a New York City feel.
Now, we haven't mentioned safety and peace of mind being in a foreign country.
Well, we never left the property at Moon Palace because of U.S. State Department warnings about criminal activity in many parts of Mexico.
So, here are our last tips. Always check with the U.S. State Department site before you travel anywhere.
And if you're going to Moon Palace, find a couple like Barry and Diane who are members there, so you get a direct ride from a Moon Palace driver directly from the airport to the resort and back.
You can be assured there's a lot of safety there. It actually it takes about a mile of going in through the entranceway, and you have to go through a guarded entry path to get to the Moon Palace. We've been going there since 2007 and never ever had any kind of a security issue or a concern since we've been going there.
We spent an entire week on the property and felt very safe and very entertained.
Check out their website, which is moonpalacecancun.com. You can book there or any other travel destination sites. Undercover Jetsetter is booming.
We are looking for partners to attract consumers interested in travel, food, mixology, wine, restaurants, and golf.
Your business and expertise will be profiled on our shows and online segments that will provide you with valuable marketing tools which you can use on your sites.
And your business will also gain exposure to our Undercover Jetsetter global reach of over 120 million across all of our platforms.
Drop us a line here and let's partner up together.